Oh my. Oh my.
One sec.
Oh my. One sec. Let's start this over from the beginning. Just go back. Go back to the starting screen. Go back to the starting screen. Go back. Go back. Back, you demon. All right, time to pretend like none of that ever happened. I'm a good streamer. Yes, I am. I very high quality. Anyway, welcome to the Degeneration Podcast, episode 13, the podcast for the degenerate generation. And one announcement: my co-host did not make it. They said they were going to take a nap 3 hours ago, and guess what they are right now? Congratulations on being 6 minutes late. Hey, I was giving Haley a few minutes to get here, and she did not show up. She did not show up at all. So anyway, welcome. And today we have a very special guest. Everybody welcome Cyba. Not for the second time. No, not for the second time. Say hello, Cyba.
Hello.
I'm a
Thank
good
you for having me
streamer, I
on
swear.
again.
I'm a good streamer, I swear.
Hello. How is everyone doing?
I'm doing
God
good.
damn.
Who is Haley? Oh, it's Lolly Aesthetic, my co-host. But God, this is not the second time we've done this. No, don't worry about it. I just changed a few. I just changed timelines. That's what happened. Yeah, I figured out that I was in the wrong one, so I had to switch. Anyway,
The
how are
muted
you doing,
one.
Cyba?
I am slightly tired. It is 10 past midnight now, and we're on a podcast. Let's get it. Let's get on with it. Let's
I
get it
see.
on.
Yes, very high quality and interesting. Seeing as we are extremely late at night for you.
I am. I've got. I'm sitting in my chair, and I've got my one of my duvets around me right now.
What's a duvet?
So I'm like a blanket. I'm cozy. I'm cozy.
Cozy Cyber.
Cozy Cyber, always cozy.
Always cozy. I see. So, how was your collab? Does the Disaster Man need me to co-host this podcast? No, I'm good. I'll be okay. I'm not that boring. My eyes are twitching a little bit, but anyway. So how was your collab? I saw you on a collab with like 10 people.
Yeah, so for those who didn't see it, Tammy Cats on Twitter, she hosted a big collab with her Discord server that I'm a part of, and it was a big celebration collab for everyone who reached certain milestones. And we just had a massive 12-man Discord call, and it was chaotic as hell. We played Minecraft for a bit, and then we switched over to like Scriblio, where it just all went to hell, but it was so fun.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
tuned
Xander
in
in
a
chat, he
few
was there.
times.
Xander, he
Hello.
was there, and it was just chaotic as hell, but it was so much fun.
I I did tune in a few times for a while, and Jesus Christ, it definitely was very chaotic. Yes.
It's the problem with having so many lots of people in one Discord call.
It really is. It really is. God, because I was just telling you, like, when me and my friends play Minecraft, we have like 9 people in a Discord call. Just all, hey, I found this thing, just yelling over each other. Imagine reaching goals could not be me. Dang.
Like imagine if like Hololive members did like 12 men or like 12 girls, obviously, collabs. How ridiculous that would be.
I don't know. I mean, I've seen them do like 5 people collabs, and that's fine. Actually, wait, no, they do like 12 people collabs. I
know they
watched them
did
play
the
Mario
like.
Kart once.
Oh god.
Where it was Marine, it was all the ones that are pretty well known.
I know. I remember they did like the Minecraft sports thing, and that was like nearly all of them.
Oh god. My drawings ruined everything. I was not there for the Scriblio part.
Oh yeah,
How was
Xander's
that?
drawings were everyone's drawings were scuffed, but it was questionable. None of us are artists, that's for sure.
I see. Interesting. Interesting. God. That that seems like fun, but it also seems like absolute chaos.
Yeah.
Just I don't I don't know how I could, cuz the thing about me with like my friends, they're not streamers. So they can
Hmm.
go a while without without actually saying anything. If it were just like 12 of me's trying to keep like words going, like words vomiting out of our mouths, it'd be a mess. I can't fathom how it would be with just 12 streamers all being in there.
You can't even get a word in. You have to repeat
Jeez
yourself so many times. Like, are we doing this? Are we doing this? Are we doing that? Everyone join. Everyone join. Uh,
Christ.
I love it though. It's such a good time. It's all about the good company.
It sounded like a good time. God,
Oh yeah.
I just all I saw was you locked in your house with like 50 zombies around for no reason.
Oh my god. Yeah. People are the servers booming with activity at the moment. I
Jeez.
say that. I'm sure the others are going back at one point to continue the collab, but I'm not sure. Not me. I'll be
uh
long in bed by then.
yeah, definitely. It's getting kind of late. Uh what was I going to say? I was going to say something. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
What was your milestone debuting?
Uh,
Cuz you said everyone
the
had like a
milestone.
milestone.
Yeah, my one was I've just gone past 200 followers on Twitter. Um,
Oh,
and I'm very close to my affiliate goal on Twitch.
crazy.
Mm.
Wait, how long were you streaming before you debuted?
I haven't. That was I think that was yeah, my debut was my first one on my Twitch.
Oh, crazy. So that was your first debut, and it's been like how much? It's been
It's
two
been a week.
weeks. Or it's
Is
been
it
a
2
week?
weeks?
Really?
Yeah, it's been a week, yeah.
Jesus. And you're already almost at your affiliate goal. That's crazy.
Yeah. It's crazy. I when I started my Twitter account, I made sure to interact with a lot of people to gain a footing in the community and make sure I have people that I can turn to and say, "Hey, let's support each other, let's be friends, let's make content together." And that's how I ended up meeting Tammy and the others.
Hey, General Kenobi. I was about to get to that. All right, I was about to get to that. I just recently started interacting a lot more with the community and stuff
Mm,
because I've almost been streaming for like seriously for a year now, but
mm.
I just like did things by myself. I never actually like as soon as I got a Twitter, I started actually interacting with the community and everybody. And god damn, it was the biggest thing.
Oh yeah, networking is so important.
Jesus. I didn't
So I'm
understand how like as soon as I got Twitter, I didn't understand how to use Twitter.
Oh really?
I mean, I understand how it works, but I didn't know how to like the nuanced things of like, oh, these that you should tweet it like you should tweet these types of things, and by these types of things, I mean whatever the fuck comes to your head.
Oh
Like
yeah, and like
comment a
hashtags and
lot,
stuff. Yeah.
hashtag stuff like that. Like just
I
talk to
definitely
people.
when I first started the account, I definitely didn't know about that either. Good thing I met someone who told me, who's like, "Yeah, here's a few tips that you should be doing that I didn't do." And I was like, "Thanks, man. I'll definitely be doing those," and I did. It's
Yeah, yeah,
gotten me this far so far.
yeah. I've been streaming for a year. Honestly, like I don't. I'm basically like the only streamer out of my friends. So
Hmm.
when it came to like streaming, I was just kind of figuring it all out.
Oh yeah.
Like besides Haley, who still doesn't have like half the stuff figured out because she didn't do networking or anything.
Oh no.
She really needs to. But yeah, I just didn't. And I'm so glad that I'm doing it now cuz I get opportunities like this. where
Yeah.
I can interact and like have a podcast with neat people on it.
God, I've always wanted to be on a podcast, not gonna lie.
God,
I
see,
remember, God, when was it? Someone sent me a message at one point. I don't know who it was from, but they said, "Oh, we should do a podcast." But I can't remember. Oh, I think I have them actually. Yeah, I'm
oh
looking at their account right now. Uh, they sent a tweet out saying, "Ah, do like an EN podcast or VTuber podcast." And I was like, "That sounds like a great idea. I'd love to participate." And I don't think it ever went any further than that, than it just being an idea. So this is really fun.
God, like that's the thing is that this podcast is a little bit different than other podcasts in that it's live. It's completely live, and
Oh yeah, usually
it's
podcasts are pre-recorded, right?
yeah. Although a lot of them are.
Ah.
It's a little bit more of a talk show than a podcast. A little bit,
Oh yeah.
yeah. But so this is not the first podcast that I've had. No, before this, before I was Disaster VTuber, I was the Disaster 115, and I had
Mhm.
I think, 2 episode podcast, and then I just kind of forgot about it. And I
All
wasn't
right.
very committed into the whole streaming thing yet because I was at school and stuff.
Oh yeah, priorities.
Yeah. But this podcast was actually started, it was actually not my idea at first.
Mhm.
It was an idea by another quote unquote streamer. He doesn't really stream that often. Rage FLX, my friend Jack, he was like, "Hey, we should do a podcast together." And I was like, "Okay, cool." And then I went fucking ham and did everything for it. And he uh, he didn't actually end up contributing anything. And then he was like, "Yeah, no, I'm not really having fun." So now I have this
Oh no.
podcast, and I'm having a lot of fun.
Ah,
Super
that's
cool.
good.
Yeah, yeah. Another thing I've gotten with like networking is I've gotten a lot of hours on Twitch,
Mhm.
especially supporting a lot of the creators that I
Oh,
like you, like Lizo, like Vivi the Witch, like
mm.
people like that. They're super cool.
Yeah, I try to support a lot of a lot of my friends that I follow. The thing is, a lot of them are American, so they're like
Oh,
6 hours behind
times.
me. Yeah, so if they start like streaming at 6
Oh yeah,
or
I can bully you for being British without you being British because you're
not
not
British,
British.
I'm not British.
What are you again?
I'm from Poland.
You're Polish. I
Yeah,
see.
I'm a
I don't know
Pole.
any Polish jokes, but
There aren't
just
none. They're not
there
funny.
aren't any.
But yeah, I try to support my friends as much as possible, tuning into their streams. But with them streaming so late into my night, I'm just like, oh, it's midnight and they're starting to stream.
Oh yeah, because
I'm gonna go to bed.
I usually start at 5, so that's like 11 for you.
Yeah, I'm long in bed by then, unless it's
Yeah.
one of my days off,
Oh yeah, definitely.
like today.
Yeah. God, I I keep having to remember because I'm an American, and we don't
Mhm.
exactly look at the rest of the world. Apparently, I keep having to
All right.
remember that people are like in entirely different days.
Oh god, yeah.
Like,
And we have someone who's from Australia as well, so it's just all over the place.
oh God,
trying to plan anything is just
because like
nope.
it's 6:20 for me. It's like 12:20 for you. For them, it's like 3:20 or something. I don't know how the time
Yeah.
works. I don't know how the time zones work. It's really weird. It's all over the
You
place.
don't like it.
It's
The
all over the
scheduling
place.
stuff is impossible.
God, just thinking about how the fact that like where you are, it is night. However, opposite side of the world, it is day. It is literally a
Yep.
night and day difference.
So it's like trying to stream. It's like you have to consider what time is going to be for everyone. So planning is very impossible
Yeah.
unless you get those spur of the moment streams like earlier.
Oh, like those collabs where it's like,
Mm.
hey, we're celebrating something. I don't care what time zone you're in.
Just get in here and have a good time. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, trying to plan, we need to always grab every time zone there is for schedules. Yeah. General Kenobi's bullying you for being British.
British.
British. Either you're
Oi,
Polish.
mate. I'm not British.
Yeah. You're living in Britain, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm currently in the UK.
Gotcha. That's why
Oh, we
everyone was
hate it
like,
here.
he sounds British. He sounds British.
I
That was
don't
your whole
mean to.
chat during your debut. That was your whole
Ugh,
chat.
I don't mean to. Xander, stop. We
He
British.
British. Congrats,
God damn
disaster.
it.
Now you understand that the world is a sphere and it isn't flat. I knew that before.
Really?
I was well aware of that. I was well aware of the fact that the world was a sphere. But you see, um, when you're not stuck on a planet, you don't really have this concept of time zones. You see, you have to remember I'm an omniversal being. I don't stay on one planet. Time works differently, man. This whole concept of time you guys have, this whole time zone thing is weird.
Weird.
Yeah, people are weird.
We don't have that in the virtual world either. Time.
Oh yeah,
The sun goes down and then it comes up.
the sun goes down and then it comes up. Yep.
That's it.
I think they said that's how time works. I'm not sure though.
Must be.
It must be. In my dimension, the planet was it has a half sphere because it was split in half. I mean, I guess. No, world cube. Dude said world cube. God. Yeah. So I forgot. So I watched your debut. You said your character is originally from a book you wrote.
Yes. So
Uh
I didn't really bring too much attention to that point. I tried to, but Cyber is originally from my book series, but she hasn't been introduced yet.
is her name Cyba?
Yeah, so
I see.
I just ripped this character from my story and said, "Hey, this character's cool. Let's make an account out of them and make a VTuber out of them." Which I think is slightly weird, but at the same time, I think it works.
I think it's great because they have an amazing design. The
Oh
design
yeah,
is very good.
thanking my artist forever.
Yeah. Oh, did you just like throw a concept at them and they made the design?
Well, when I originally designed the two character, the Queens of Virtuality, which is what Cyber is, she's Queen of Virtuality, which keeps with the theme. But I basically threw a couple, what was it, reference images at my artist and thought, hey, what can you make with this? And they thought, well, here you go. Here's what I can make. And this little cutie was made, and it's one of my favorite designs so far.
Yeah, the design, I really like the design.
Absolutely
It's a
adorable.
very nice design. It seems like it may be a very popular design on the internet too.
Ooh,
You have
cat
all
girls.
you have all your topics. You have you have small gamer cat boy
Mm.
with fancy clothes. I
It's
mean
all about
suit and
knowing
tie.
your audience.
Your audience covers everything.
Exactly.
Yeah. God. I didn't really consider my audience at all when making my character image.
Hmm.
Uh I just looked at I originally made a design because this character is getting out of character for a minute here. This
Hmm.
character is based on a character that's hinted towards in all. I haven't really written books, but I've written lore.
Hmm.
So, and I have like stories in my head, but I haven't written them down because I can't focus. But anyway, and they're also included in my campaigns. So, because I do D and like not D and D, but similar to D&D campaigns.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a character that's hinted towards a lot and shows up very rarely. It's actually based on a Stephen King thing. But
Oh, nice.
and I don't really read Stephen King. I just look at the lore because he has really nice lore. Either way, this is the author, which is a like multiversal being who, well, he writes up universes and destroys universes,
Oh, very nice.
and a lot of the stuff has to do with like universe hopping beings and the difference between like universe hopping and realm hopping,
Hmm.
and a lot of the stories have to do with that. And then you have this author figure who is hinted towards in a lot of the stories, and
Well,
it's usually more realized at the end of the story.
hmm, that's a really
Uh,
cool
all of the
story about it.
characters join this thing called the Authors Council, which is a massive collection of my OCs that I've created over the year.
Oh god, yeah. The OC collection.
Oh yes, it is the OC collection. I
Like,
I
yeah,
have I have a whole campaign where it's just like, yes, you have to defeat all of these characters. It's like, why are there so many of them?
it's too many.
Why are they
It's
all so edgy
it's
and
what
broken?
it's with the story bit, that's what I usually do is like, oh, I have these cool concepts in my mind, but I won't write them down anywhere.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I'm just like, oh fuck, what, I forgot it, but it was such a good idea. Fuck. But I'll end up writing like little bits on my phone just to get it down. I
Oh
look down
yeah.
and like, oh, I get it. I know what I was trying to get out there.
Mine are a little more concrete because I end up using them for stuff like RPs and and like uh campaigns and stuff. So
Hmm. I used to play D&D in the day with my mates, and it was just despite how much imagination it requires, it was just so fun. Just the concept of rolling dice to that determine your fate. I think that's just so cool.
oh yeah. I tried to do actual D&D. I failed miserably.
Actual D&D.
Yeah, because I do this thing called Worlds, which is D&D but the entire thing's homebrew. So,
All right.
yeah. General Kenobi says, "How did you two meet? Because Disaster was adamant on us going to blow up your stream." I saw him on Twitter and I wanted to support him because he looked cool. That's it.
Hey, it's the
That's
pink.
it's the pink. Yeah.
It's the
Um.
bright colors they attract people.
Yes, it's hypnotizing. See the ring on your headphones. It just hypnotizes people. That's it.
RGB, RGB.
It's the RGB. True. Got that. I mean, that's what happens with all the VTubers that I support, and by all of them, I mean you and Vivi the Witch, because I enjoy your guys' content. I just got a message. Who the fuck?
Oh yeah.
Whomst the fuck? Oh, it's Finley. Have you started the podcast? Yes, I have.
We're in
Finley.
almost 30 minutes into it.
Yeah. I mean, he could literally just check my Twitch. What is he doing?
Hmm.
Also, he could just message me on Discord. What? One sec. God. So yeah. How many books did you say you've written so far?
I started my first one in early November 2019. I finished it mid-December or early December last year, and now I'm hopefully a quarter into my second, but I'm planning to write a total of I think 11, I think it was.
Oh dang.
Mm. It wasn't something that I initially wanted to do as a full-time career slash passion, but I just had this idea one day while I was walking to work, and I was like, huh, what would it be like to have the ability to do anything you want, but the only limit is your mind? And I just went from there. And
Jeez.
it was just really my what was it? It was just my idea of just escaping the normal world and seeing what's beyond or what can be beyond. But something was born from that idea, and I think it's all right. Whenever I won't try to explain the story because even my publishers, when they sent me the email saying I can get published, they said the story was good, but we just got a bit confused because of so many ideas that you threw at us. And I was like,
Oh
fair enough.
God. You had idea soup. Oh no. I've had that problem so many fucking times.
I do have a lot of different ideas in the same story because when I was writing the story, it's not one linear one. It's a linear storyline, but it's connected through smaller ones that eventually lead up to a grand finishing or a closing sort of, which then continues in the second book.
Hmm.
But it's just
Oh,
very confusing.
General Kenobi asks, what is the book called? If you don't mind. If
For
you do
yeah, for
mind,
the
then
yeah, that's why I didn't reveal it in my debut. It's to keep my anonymity.
that is
But
fine.
hopefully one day I will be able to reveal
Because you said you're gonna hide this from your publishers.
it. Yeah, true.
Hide your existence. They
Yeah,
shall
I don't
never
know
know.
what they would think or do
You're
if
a
they find
cowboy
out
on
that
the internet.
yeah.
It's like, wow,
Well,
this
no, it's
this
just that I'm
very
using one of my
nuanced and creative writer that we're publishing. I found him. He happens to be a feminine looking cowboy on the internet.
I did, however, give a little of a tease of the front covers of the first two books
Oh yeah,
in
I
my
saw them. I
debut.
don't remember what they look like.
Oh, well, that's okay. It's still up
Yeah,
there.
it's still up. The VOD's still up there. God, I had a drink. Either way.
Yes, I'm.
So, any ending notes to put on your books?
um, it's tough work. It's certainly fries my brain,
Oh yeah,
but I'm slowly
definitely.
cracking all of this, so that's
I guess
that.
like a 30-hour hacker man montage to get the intel. You'll never get the intel. Never. You never get it. I've written in stone.
30 hour.
God, I have actually for my main OC, not the author obviously, but for the most prominent OC in my stories, which is Kino, I did start writing his story. It was going to be a 3-part series.
Hmm.
Um, and then I came to the realization that I don't have the focus for it. I just don't. I got 3 chapters in. They were extremely short chapters, and I just stopped. I couldn't do it.
That's the thing I struggle with a lot is focus. Because what I would usually do is it'll come like 6 o'clock at night or in the evening, and I'll put Spotify on. I'll open the Word document and I'll just type away, have a good time. But there was cases where I'd be like, wow, I could write 2,000 words in like an hour and a half because I've got these ideas and I'm writing them down. But then there's days where it's 3 hours have gone by and I'm like struggling to write 1,000 words. I'm like,
Jesus,
why
one
can't I
thousand
focus?
words.
It's my daily goal is 1,000 words.
Crazy. I
Yeah.
I think I think 1,000 words is like the whole 3 chapters.
Oh,
Honestly,
really?
it's really
Um,
actually I can look it up on Wattpad.
I
Jesus
I try
Christ.
to make my chapters usually the same size, but I think my longest chapter in the first book is 22,000 words,
Jeez.
and that is not by any means average. I searched up like what was the longest chapter in like any given book, and I think it was like 23,000 words. So I'm encroaching on dangerous territory.
23,000 words.
Yes, so I'm encroaching on dangerous territory.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
My my whole chapter, my whole first chapter can fit on 2 hands on my monitor. That's
Oh,
how
really?
short it is. It's so
Oh,
bad.
wow.
I mean, I did write this like 3 years ago or 4 years ago, something like that.
Mm.
But still, like, wow. I Jesus.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot. Yeah. That's why I stopped actually writing stories down and just started making them into campaigns. And the Wandering Spirits, which is the campaign I'm on right now, and I have been for Jesus Christ, that campaign has been 2 years long. It's literally been 2 years long. They're getting to the end though. They're getting there. I believe in them.
Eventually.
Eventually.
Like with some of the OCs I've created, I would love to host like a D&D game with them. I think it'd be so fun.
Yeah. It's just DMing's a whole different monster.
Oh god, I would never DM, but I would just put my OCs in there.
Like as cameos. You just need some practice, but I think you can get there eventually. It's an admirable profession. It is. It honestly is. Like
Hmm.
being a writer, it's a lot of work. Not
Yeah.
even not just on the creative side, but just like sitting down and writing shit. It's just
Yeah,
crazy.
I get a lot of people saying like, Seb, sorry, Cyber, how do you just sit down and just write? Like, how do you not get bored? I'm like, it's my own world. I get to do what I want.
I can do anything.
And then there's obviously bounds, but
Yeah, yeah.
God,
God.
now
Just
it's getting hot in here.
oh yeah. I usually have a fan on in my room, but whenever I do audio stuff, like doing podcasts or like recording lyrics, because I still have a song in the works right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Uh, I turn off my fan and it gets really hot in my room, which is kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is.
Window is open.
Yeah. I first time I did the song, I I used GM for some D&D, but I ended up switching to GM for games like Stalker. It's basic roleplay skills deemed you can roleplay the scenario. I use Tabletop Simulator, so makes things a bit easier. I don't know what GM is.
Ah,
Oh, used
have
to.
you?
Oh, wait. Does that mean you used to? Because if it's Game Master, then I know what that
Yeah.
means. Either way, I started writing, and I realized I first did the recording, and I was like, "Huh, this sounds like shit. Hmm, interesting. It sounds a lot like shit, actually." Um,
Mm.
there was a few things I realized. One, I have no acoustic foam in my room. I had no acoustic foam in my room. Now my entire like wall to my front and left of me, or right of me, is covered in acoustic foam, so it sounds a lot better.
Hmm.
Um, and I was on stereo. My mic was
All
on
right.
stereo, not mono, which
Well,
made the audio sound really weird.
what sort of mic do you have? Is it a USB one or XLR?
It's a USB. It's a
All
Razer
right.
Siren X, so it's not super expensive either. So,
Mm.
but
I've
still,
I, I wanted to do a cover of a song, and I couldn't get the reverb on my mic, and obviously I have a USB mic as well, but oh, I would want an LXR microphone, and then have a Go LXLR because that has a reverb button, and I'll just add.
do you have a pop filter?
I do. I'm not using it though.
I see. Yeah. I my She's Razer fanboy. Yeah, I am a Razer fanboy. What about it? Razer mouse, mouse pad, mic, keyboard, and side keyboard, and
That's a lot of
phone,
Razer.
and headphones. Go fuck yourself.
I think I've only got the Razer headphones.
God, no, it's my earbuds. My headphones from like PC are Void or Corsair. So
Corsair's good brand.
yeah. What was I? What was I? Oh yeah. My idea is that if Posey, you know who Posey Higambana is?
I don't think so.
He's a newer VTuber. that has garnered a lot of popularity recently, very very quickly. But
Mhm.
she does all of her music and stuff on like a $20 microphone, and it sounds amazing.
All right.
Yeah. And actually, let me send you some of this. This is crazy. Higambana. Nursery rhyme. Yeah,
Nursery.
I saw this on my Twitter and I was like, what the fuck is this? Uh oh yeah, I didn't advertise my stream. Huh, maybe I should do that. Anyway, I'll send this to you and then I'll advertise the stream.
Here we go. Let's have a look.
Yeah, let me post this link in places. I completely forgot to do that. I was so caught up with other things in general that I completely forgot. But it sounds really good.
This
She
is
does
done
all
on
of
a
her,
$20 microphone.
yeah, like 20
That's
or 40 or something like that.
insane.
It is insane. I was like, how do you get it that good? She's like, I don't know. I'm like, what? Are you fucking kidding me?
Huh.
Just brand your body Razer and call it a day. Hey. If Razer were to sponsor me, hey, I would I would do anything. I actually wait. I wouldn't do anything. Hold up. I wouldn't exactly do anything. All right, just some things.
Hmm.
Hello, Vibe Thief. What's going on? We out here. Vibe Thief is my friend. He's a gridlock friend. Hello, Carmine. What's up? It's not your day on the podcast, but it is definitely a day on the podcast. We out here indeed. Yeah, Carmine and Vibe Thief are both gridlocks. So or gridlock members. So
I see.
yeah. So have you you said you were trying to record something.
Oh yeah.
What were you trying to record? Like VA or
What what song? It was I think I was trying to cover a song. Can't remember which one it was though, but I was just trying to get a bit of reverb on my voice, and I just couldn't get it with the I could get reverb with my USB mic, but I had to install like voice meter and all this, and the outputs and channels were just way too confusing to combine with OBS, and I just
oh
wasn't
yeah.
having a good time.
Right now I use voice mod. So I can do funny stuff. One sec.
Oh yeah, I've heard of voice mod. Yeah.
Let me let me open my window. Here, I can do the funny like this. I don't know if this is coming through on Discord.
It's not.
Discord doesn't like voice mod.
No.
Here we go. Now can you hear it?
Oh, that
This
sounded weird. That sounded weird.
definitely.
Oh, there we go. Yep, it's echo
Yes.
or reverb.
It's cathedral, essentially.
Although like every other word is cutting out.
Yeah, yeah. That it Discord really does not like voice mod.
No.
It really doesn't. But either way, so yeah. Well, what song did you say you were gonna cover?
Can't quite remember. I think um it was either Error by is it Cilia? It
Era
was either Error
Basilia.
or um I can't remember. I think it was
Era or
Error and
error?
Error,
Okay.
like Error 404.
Ercilia?
Yeah. Also Toa from Hololive covered it.
Uh-huh. God. I want to do a bunch of covers. There's a lot of songs I want to cover.
Mm.
Like Frank's a few Frank Sinatra songs. Uh, what's that song called? Gura did a cover of it.
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't know what it
I
was.
basically know that song off by heart, but
I think.
I just don't have the audio.
Oh yeah. Honestly, like what were you gonna record it on? Like what software?
Uh, OBS.
OBS.
I don't have
uh,
like Audacity or anything.
you should get Audacity. It's
Is it
free.
free?
Yeah, it's free.
Oh, it's free.
Yeah, hop
I've been
on.
living my life thinking you have to pay for it.
No. Fly Me to the
Fly
Moon.
to the
Yes.
moon.
Fly Me
That's a
to the
good
Moon
song.
was what I was gonna cover.
That's a good song.
God, I love that song. I would sing now, but not yet. Not yet. Not yet. It's not time yet.
Not time.
I'll know when it's the time to do karaoke. As a matter of fact, I had a poll, and karaoke was one of the options, and everyone decided they wanted to see me play Lilia on
Oh,
League of Legends. So, so yeah, yeah. Audacity is free. I can run you through a few of the things if you want, because
yeah,
I've
that's another
figured out
thing
how
I
to
need
use
to
it.
learn. Audio.
Yeah, just like a bunch of audio stuff. It's so confusing.
Yep.
It's all words and no visuals.
Not my
You had to clickbait the music. What?
clickbait the
Clickbait the
music.
music? What does that mean? Lilia is the better choice. Shut up. I, I, as much as Lilia's fun, I don't really like playing Lilia all that much. Okay. Do you play League?
I I played a little bit.
I see.
Before I debuted, I played a little bit with my one of my streamer friends. They were doing a test of their L2D. I thought I'd hop in and say hello.
L2D.
Yeah, they're well, one of their
Oh,
their
live 2D.
models.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. I was confused for a second.
yeah. No, I wasn't very good at it. Still am not. But
I mean, is anyone good at League though? That's the question. Where you don't call yourself good at League until you're like diamond. So me and all
yeah,
my friends are pretty trash still. It's fine. It's hard to be
as
good at
long as
League,
everyone
man.
is having fun.
Yeah. That's something I've hit myself with a reality. Like I don't have to be good at League. I don't have to be good at League. I can
Hmm.
just have fun. Like my
Hey,
friend Yaya, who was playing with his like diamond Chinese friends the other day. He was like, "Yeah, we were playing on the Chinese server, and I was getting my ass handed to me, and I wasn't really having fun because everything was super serious." I'm like,
hmm.
"Huh, I guess." And he's like, "Yeah, no, just stay at gold, man." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, I wouldn't enjoy.
Fun is only suffering in League. No, you can have fun in League. Just you just have to
Just
take
don't.
it not seriously.
Yeah, don't take the game too seriously.
Yeah, because as soon
And
as
if
you
someone
take it too
asks,
seriously,
you're
it's
new.
just you're new. It just gets super toxic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Turn brain off. Monkey time. True. It is
Yes,
monkey
that's the
time.
best.
God. I just realized should I get some background music in here? I probably should. Huh. I
Oh,
completely
really
forgot
good
about that.
background audio is
Oh,
on Spotify. There's playlists called Stream Beats, copyright free for Twitch and YouTube. I
let's
highly
see.
recommend.
Let's hop onto Spotify. Log in. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's see. You don't have a Spotify. I definitely do have a Spotify connected to this account. Ugh. Spotify, why must you make me suffer like this? Anyway, I'll look at that later. I guess. Congrats on getting the Cyber model thing to open and close its mouth. Yeah, I had to do a slight bit of editing. It's fine. Don't look at it too hard. Okay. Don't look at it too hard. It's fine. Uh,
If you look from a distance, it doesn't look Half bad.
Yeah, yeah, no, it doesn't look bad at all. I usually use coffee shop radio, lo-fi beats for my background stuff.
Mm.
Though they play very similar stuff, so I try not to listen to it too much. But yeah, it's very chill stuff.
Mm. I usually put on some lo-fi, although I did put EDM on for my debut, so it was very just techno.
I don't remember what that sounded like remotely.
It is just beats,
Just straight,
electric
unadulterated, raw
beats.
beats.
Well, I wouldn't
God.
say adulterated, but yeah,
You wouldn't say that?
raw. No,
You wouldn't
not
say,
close.
You wouldn't say raw, unlubed beats.
Ah, not me and my say-so
Say
account.
so. Say so. Say so.
Yep.
I remember four separate RR clips. I have a collection.
Of?
RR clips.
Oh yeah, I was just in that channel, and I saw myself 3 up.
Yeah, that's you. I only put one of them in there. I think I have all 4 clipped.
Did I only do 4? I thought I did way more.
Oh, did you? I don't remember. I think I hopped out because I hopped out after like the whole slides thing was done. I don't know what you played after
Oh
that
right.
because I had to do something else. I don't remember.
I think after the slides I was just talking to the chat a lot. Didn't really do a lot.
I thought you played a game.
No.
Huh. Am I misthinking? Huh. I don't know. I don't know what else I did after that, but whatever it was, I missed the rest of that. So yeah. What's your stream schedule, by the way?
I do not have one. It was one of my little goals at the end, is like make a schedule. But
I see.
I think my schedule is just stream whenever I can.
Stream whenever you
And
can.
to be fair, I can stream almost every day, which is probably why I don't need a schedule. But
Jeez. I need to write down my schedule. Like I have a schedule, I just never write it down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think I'd have a schedule if I wasn't just so busy with real life stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, real life stuff kind of gets in the way a little bit.
Yeah, it's a bit annoying actually.
Yeah, because you want to stream consistently, but just stuff.
But you can't.
Just
You have to sleep. You have to go to work.
fucking
What?
sleep, dude. I
love sleep.
I don't like sleep. Maybe it's because
No, I love
I've
it.
just busied myself so much. But I just feel like sleep is a waste of time for me.
No, I love sleep.
I get to the
get
point
enough of
where
it.
like I only sleep like 6 hours.
I
don't sleep more
only
than
like
6 hours.
2 hours less than the recommended amount. I'll allow it.
Yeah. I mean,
I
the
will
other
allow
day I slept 4 hours, but don't worry about that. It's fine. I slept 4 hours and then went on a 9-hour shift. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Oh god, I remember I think it was 2019, before all the pandemic and all. I would I think on like a Friday night, I would go out clubbing, stay in clubs for 3 a.m., and then I'll have work 3 hours later. And that ruined me.
Oh god.
I used to be an absolute party maniac. Not anymore. Now I'm settled.
I've never gone to like an actual party because
Um,
this form I'm not going to get into the whole backstory, but I've only been on Earth for 19 years, so
mm,
haven't exactly had time to do all of that whole clubbing thing, because here in America there's laws.
there's laws.
There's
It's
laws.
not all that it's cracked up to be. Not gonna lie.
What? Oh, clubbing stuff? Oh no, I've drunk an alcohol I don't like it, to be honest.
I think most people in the UK by the age of 14 have drank alcohol. I know it's so much different in the
Yeah.
Americas. You have to be 21. I think that's absurd.
It is absurd. I think 18 is a perfectly reasonable age.
Yep, and that's why we drink when we're 14.
They moved the age of smoking up to like 21 too. As soon as they made weed legal in most of these states, I was like, fuck, I can't buy weed. I was gonna buy weed and try it. All I know about weed is that it fucking stinks.
The smell is, I wouldn't say it's a bad smell.
I don't like the smell. I mean, it's
As
just
soon
very
as you smell it, you
pungent.
definitely know what it is.
It's just very pungent.
Yeah, strong.
Yeah, very strong. God, I used to work at a fast food joint. Actually, no, I won't say that name. I used to work at a fast food place, fast food chain. Um, and we were basically across the street from a hotel. So you'd get people coming from the hotel high as hell, and they look like, oh, I'm chill. I don't look like I've been smoking. My Meanwhile, their entire face is glazed over, and you can smell it from halfway across the restaurant.
Yeah. Good
Like,
God.
it's like, dude, yeah, you're high as balls. Here, take your chicken nuggets, man.
Take your chicken nuggets.
God, I'm happy with the job I have now. So
Yeah.
yeah, what kind of job do you work for your part time?
Oh, it's full time.
Oh, for your full time.
It's like 37 hours a week that I do, and it's retail. Yeesh.
I see. I also
It's
work retail. I work cashier.
Oh no, I don't. Because I work in a store that's like primarily frozen focused.
Ah,
I'm the MF who works in the freezer all day long.
I see. You're that dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
I work cashier. Standing there hurts the hell out of my back.
You don't sit down?
No. Wait, do they sit?
Huh.
Do cashiers sit down where you live?
We have chairs, yeah.
What the fuck?
it's
We
it's like a supermarket, so yeah.
that's normal?
Yeah? You guys stand?
Yeah, we stand.
Oh no.
We stand.
Oh
Huh?
boy.
I'm gonna bring this up to my manager. What the hell? We have to stand up. They have this pad there that we like stand on. And it's supposed to help your feet. It really doesn't, but it's whatever.
That's agony. I couldn't imagine.
God. What's it called? Like I do a lot of stuff. I'm cashier, but I also do we have this area where all the carts are and we spray them down with sanitizer. So I also do that. And then I'm also a cart pusher.
All right.
So I also bring in carts whenever I'm on that job. That's probably my favorite job because I get to go outside.
You breathe some fresh air, the sunlight.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound too bad.
Yeah. Except for the fact that it's just really tough. That's it.
All right.
It also sucked because, haha, if one thing you'll know about me, I live in Chicago. And Jesus fucking Christ, it gets cold as shit out here.
Oh, it gets cold?
Yes, it's so cold. I think the coldest it was this winter was like -20 or something.
Negative 20?
-20 Fahrenheit.
Oh, Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in
-10
Celsius.
Actually, wait. FTC. So -10. It was -15. So -26 Celsius.
That's absurd.
Yeah, it was that, and I was out there pushing carts.
That's colder than my freezer at work. What the
I could
hell?
literally feel like my eyelashes like sticking together.
Yeesh.
It was crazy. Glad I got past that, and now it's warming up a bit.
To be fair, I prefer the cold over the hot. Like summer,
Oh
I don't
yeah.
like summer.
Oh yeah,
I know.
definitely. Because you can take off layers.
Well, for winter you can always put more on, but for
Yeah.
summer there's only a certain amount you can take off.
Yeah. You can take off and then you are naked. That's as cold as you're getting.
Yep.
Yeah. And then I get kind of sweaty. I kind of get sweaty and
Yeah.
disgusting.
I don't like
Then I'm just grossed
hot.
out by myself.
Mm.
Yeah. I don't like hot.
Winter is fine, thank you.
Yeah. But then it just gets absurd around here. And then I just feel bad for the homeless people. And then it's just a cycle.
Mm.
So we have a very large population of homeless here in Chicago. So.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm. It's pretty bad actually. It's very bad. Just
Good
the
lord.
cities in America are the worst.
Every time I hear anything about America, it's just bad.
Just bad.
But it's like
I mean,
the UK isn't that much better.
yeah. It's like it's not bad. We just like to complain a lot.
But it should be better.
It should be better. We do have a lot of things that we see a problem but we don't fix.
Mm.
And it's just kind of the reality of where we live.
Oh, it's getting too political now.
I mean, that's the Degeneration podcast. But no, if we want to veer off politics, we can. Absolutely fine with me.
I am not in any way or shape or form, versed in politics.
Yeah, I'm kinda a little bit.
I don't know a thing about politics.
These human politics, kind of weird. All these human concepts, really weird to me. I don't know. Either way, God. So it's going on 7:03, going on 1 for you. So we'll wrap it up in a few minutes here. Wrap it up in a few minutes.
Yeah, that's fine.
So are you doing any series on your? Well, we'll talk about your channel for a bit. So are you doing any series on your channel on Twitch?
Any series? Ooh.
Yeah. Like right now I have like a Doom series going. I have a Nier Automata series going. I have a DMC stream going.
I think I'm gonna say no for now because I haven't really done a solo stream yet. There's always been someone with me in like the voice call or the game playing with me. But I definitely do want to do some series. There's definitely a few games I want to play through, and one of them is 100% Skyrim.
Oh yeah, I've played a little bit of Skyrim on my own. I haven't played that much. Everyone's like, "Oh, Skyrim, best game, best game."
That game will take your life.
But every time I watch like a gameplay of that game, it's just, oh yes, now I'm gonna just exploit this and exploit this and exploit that. I'm like, your game is so fucking broken. What is this?
I'm trying to think of any exploits that I've used recently. Yeah, actually, there's a few.
Every
there's like
single
hidden
time.
chests. Yeah, there's like hidden chests that you can access.
The weight system has a lot of bugs, and it always has.
Yeah, it's true. But it's just like the Skyrim is such a vast game, and it's just like, oh,
yeah,
I love it.
It's such a cool game. I've played it a little bit, trying to figure it out. It's cool. Yeah, I actually bought the Oblivion, not Oblivion, the Elder Scrolls. There we go. The Elder Scrolls collection, which consisted of Skyrim, Oblivion, and Morrowind.
Oh, everyone praises Morrowind like it's the best game ever. I don't know why.
I'm a sucker for graphics, so this looks like shit.
Yeah, same. I couldn't play it and enjoy it because I'm just like, oh, I like graphics. Like the amount of graphic mods I would have on Skyrim as well, just to run it properly.
Like that's just what I've like. That's one of the reasons I haven't played World of Warcraft, because I'm like, what is this?
Yeah, I tried World of Warcraft once because I had like a free trial for it, and I was like, oh, all the cinematics for it looks so good. I can't wait to get in it, and it's just it looks like this. And like I think that type of game just isn't. I wouldn't enjoy it anyway, so I stopped playing.
RuneScape is the same way.
Oh god,
like,
RuneScape.
If it looked beautiful, I would play the shit out of this, but it kind of looks like
I,
a Minesweeper.
yeah, I couldn't get into it.
God,
It's like, have you played Cyberpunk?
I've not played Cyberpunk. I refused to buy it until they finished patching out all the bugs.
Oh my god. It was very disappointing.
I heard that there were so many bugs that at one point in the game, 90% of the player base just couldn't get past.
Yeah, when I first got it, this was an issue on my end, but I didn't have certain drivers installed on my graphics card.
Oh.
So when you're driving through the city and there's like trees, you could see the trees through buildings. And it was just breaking the game so badly for me.
What the fuck?
And the game it wasn't tuned to what it was supposed to be. It wasn't engineered like with profession and like.
I remember they refunded like 100% of the people who got it on last gen consoles.
Oh my god, yeah. The fact that it was on last gen is disgusting because
so
it
sad.
looked
horrendous.
Like, even you need a pretty powerful PC to make it look good, but that's just to make it look good. To make it run properly, they just need to fix it.
Yeah, no. That reminds me of the Dark Knight. I was some Dark Knight game where they refunded a lot of the people because it just ran like a piece of shit.
God damn it, these games.
Yeah, but
I don't know if you've
Well,
oh, you go on.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I don't know if you've heard of Anthem as well.
I've heard it is a great benchmark.
It is
It's a great PC benchmark.
It is just disappointment. It was the game had so much potential with what it wanted to do, but it just died as quickly as it came out. Like the what was it, the beta? I was the I managed to get my hands on the beta because it was free, and some people couldn't log in for the first 24 hours
What?
because the servers were so poor. You just couldn't get in.
What the hell?
Just disappointment after disappointment.
Man, I feel like everything I've beta tested has been like a disappointment.
Mm.
What's it called? For League of Legends, the client that they have right now.
Yeah.
I beta tested that.
Oh, really?
It ran so much better in the beta test. The live version right now is a absolute travesty.
Oh my god, really?
That has so many bugs with the client, with the game, everything.
Oh
It's just
god.
running bugs. The game works fine. The game is completely fine. I take that back. There's a few problems.
Yeah, the game
patch
is
has,
not
like,
fine.
Every patch has like 7 bug fixes, especially because they keep doing new shit. Like the new character, when people die around him, he can take over their bodies. But the amount of bugs that causes, because you're having a character and then switching to another character mid-game,
Yeah.
and switching all the items and overlaying them is ridiculous.
Game developing is just mind-blowing. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Too much.
Yeah.
No thoughts, brain scrambled.
I think the funniest bug they had that I've seen was on this character Nunu. One of his abilities is that he rolls a snowball that gradually gets bigger and he gains more movement speed and like goes faster. During that ability, he would go invisible.
All right.
Non-intended. It was a bug. So you would just have this big Yeti on top of you out of nowhere while you're in hit stun. Just not being able to do
Snowball
anything.
goes invisible.
Yeah. And
Got the scarf.
it was live for like 20 patches that they said that they fixed it, and it just kept happening.
We'll fix it. God.
And then it happened to like a dev, and he was like, "Why the fuck haven't we fixed this? I'm fixing this Monday when I get to the office." It was really funny. God. Oh, by the way, if you want a game to stream on your stream that I played, I recommend Grease.
Greece. Oh my god, the platformer game.
Yes.
Oh my god, I've played it. It's
Oh, you've
gorgeous.
played it. Ah, it's such a
Yes, it
good
is
game.
absolutely amazing.
I fucking love that game.
It had me. It was so gorgeous. I loved all the puzzles, getting through it toward the end. I
God,
don't think I got 100% completion on it, but
I didn't. Oh.
because there's like little bits you have to like little stars or whatever you have to find. But
Mm-hmm.
oh my god, it was
Found a
such a good
few of
game.
them, but God,
The
that was just
audio,
an amazing game.
I love.
Yeah, no, I love that game. What else? I'm gonna be playing Nier Automata, so that's
I've heard
something.
a lot of good things about that game, but I've never actually given it a go myself.
It's an amazing game. It's a
Hmm.
terrible port, by the way.
Oh,
It's
really?
absolute garbage port, but once you get used to the controls, it's fine. It's meant to be played with the controller, so
Yeah, that's what I would probably play it with.
yeah. That. I play a bit of Titanfall 2 every once in a while, because God, that
Oh,
game is
Titanfall
so
2.
fun.
It holds a special place in my heart.
God, if you want to play it sometime, I would be amazingly down to play it, because that game is amazing.
Hell yes. I love
Jeez.
Titanfall 2. It's such a shame that it was murdered, but
There's still a lot of people playing it. Like
it's because it
recently?
came to Steam. That's why.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no. It's spiked in popularity, and queue times are like
Mm.
5 minutes or something, or less than five
You
minutes.
got a you got a favorite Titan?
I want to ask who you play first.
I play Northstar.
North Star is the rocket one or the sniper one?
Sniper one. Yeah.
Fucking hate you. You're not the most annoying piece of shit, but goddamn, North Star. I swear to God.
I
Uh,
love Northstar.
well, the problem is he's really good at picking off my Titan because
You're a heavy, aren't
Monarch.
you? Oh, Monarch.
I play support Monarch, so I
Hmm.
sit back and give my whole Titan team shields. But
God damn it.
god damn, he's really good at picking me off.
I remember back in like the early game when Tone used to be the meta.
Tone, or it is Tone,
Yeah.
but like I've gotten so used to saying that type of name with an E, like Tone,
Yeah, Tone.
or Yone, because there's a new character in League called Yone.
Hmm.
So, but yeah, no, Tone.
But yeah, Tone was super overpowered at one point.
Tone is still pretty good. He
He's
just
still one of the
struggles
top
against
picks, yeah.
midair characters. Like anyone who is slightly off the ground, he's just kind of useless against.
Such a good thing I can fly then.
Yeah.
God, I remember when I got into Titanfall 1 back on the Xbox 360,
Oh god.
and that game was so much fun to play.
I wanted to play
I'd
it.
run around, it's amazing. I'd run around with like the Cyber sniper rifle and just one hit people from across the map.
I fucking love Kraber.
Oh,
I love Kraber so much.
God,
I play
honestly.
Cloak with Kraber.
So naturally, when they announced Apex Legends, I was like, holy shit, this is like Titanfall 3 almost. But it wasn't, and I still
wasn't.
think Apex is a really good game. But I just
I
want
actually played
Titanfall
Apex
3.
first.
Oh, really?
I played Apex first because I never got to play Titanfall. So I played Apex. And I was like, wow, Titanfall looks cool. And then Titanfall was everything I liked about Apex multiplied by like 6. Because I love the movement in Apex, and I hate battle royales that just don't have any movement. You're just stuck in place, basically.
Oh my god, I can't imagine Apex if it had the like double jumps and the wall running of Titanfall.
God, it would be a disaster. Ha, wink. But
Yeah,
it would be a travesty. Because you get characters like what's his name?
He was the speedy boy.
Yes, that's who I'm talking about. Speedy Gonzalez. I'm gonna call him that because he's Mexican and I'm Mexican, so I can make that joke. Anyway, yeah, Speedy Gonzalez, he would be terrifying,
He just zooms
especially
around. Vroom.
especially because Melee does insta kill in that game in Titanfall
Oh
2.
yeah.
That's what I usually do in Titanfall. I run around with an alternator because the alternator is actually good in Titanfall 2 and not in
Oh,
Apex.
the alternator. Yikes.
I run
What did
around
I
with an
used to run?
alternator and like the stim boost and just like melee people to death. It's really
I
fun.
was a really big fan of the LMG, so I would run with the Devotion and
I don't
just
really,
hip fire
I don't
for
really like
days.
the LMGs in Titanfall 2. I like the LMGs in Apex.
It's the opposite for me. The LMGs in Apex just have a lot more recoil and not enough ammo to go around.
Fair enough. I like that there's infinite ammo in Titanfall 2. I really like that.
It makes sense because you're dealing with pilots, grunts,
Mm-hmm.
fucking, what was it? Spectres, Titans. You can need all the ammo you can get.
Oh yeah, definitely. Bullets do no damage to Titans.
Oh, Titans.
God. But anyway, so I will let you get to going now. Any final notes?
Any final notes?
Yes.
If I could summarize the stream in one concise word. Cozy. It was I really enjoyed it.
Thank
It was
you.
really fun.
I'm glad I had you on, but I would like to note one last thing.
Here we go.
I gave you a tooth.
You gave me a what?
A tooth.
Did you?
Yeah, I gave you a little fang on the thing.
Hang on. Where is it?
It's very small. I made it way too small actually. But if you
There it is.
yeah.
That's cute.
Should have made it bigger, but yeah. Yeah, so I'll leave y'all with that. This was Cyba Virtuality. Please go follow him on Twitch. Can I do the shout out thing? I don't know how to do that. I think that's an add-on. Here, I'll just link you. Wait.
Yeah, I'll just
Yeah,
pull
actually
up
just
profile.
put your thing in the chat. Put your link in the chat. But anyway, this was Cyba Virtuality. Thank you for coming on the podcast.
It's my pleasure. It was very fun, despite it being now almost 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah. But anyway, this was the Degeneration Podcast, episode 13, the podcast for the degenerate generation. And yeah, I'm hoping to see all of you guys next time. See ya. Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.